Click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
Or the sign. Suppose Mercury is in Mesha and this Mesha is in 10th house. So you will take 10th house significations, career, mother-in-law, children's health or children's job, children's attitude. And you'll also combine Mesha. Mesha means the upper part of the body, the brain, or personality. People don't use personality for Mesha. People take first house personality, fifth house mindset, emotions. All this will have a very untoward or orthodox signification. One of my friends has Mercury as the dispositor of Rahu, sitting in 10th house. He has to travel to such odd places in India. He says, in spite of being in a very high position in a company, he lands up traveling in very, very small, remote areas. And there, mental stress happens to him. So that is Mesha. So his career is working like that. And he says, of course, my mother-in-law is mental, which most of us would kind of, we always like to accuse our mother-in-law. Okay. So he's given me some examples about her nature, but it's okay. I mean, it's not needed here. So right now you can test this technique and quickly give a feedback in the chat box. Whether Rahu's dispositor, people always used to take only Rahu. No, it is Rahu's dispositor also. It will give you some untoward incident, either incident or personality or that area of life will become very orthodox kind of thing, you know. So this technique really works. Anyway, any questions before I start? Floyd said it works. So, yeah, Kalki, kindly come on camera, kindly unmute Kalki. Shiva. Kalki, you had a question, quickly ask me. Yes, obviously. Does the nakshatra also count? Obviously, the traditional parashar. Everything you have to take. Everything.
Kalki, if you want to
No,
come,
no,
I have
actually,
unmuted yourself.
No, I've replied to him. Basically, the complete list of parashar. You can't live without nakshatras. Okay. So, yes, Sri Ram Narayanan, if the dispositor is in good condition, then Rahu will do good. It will do good. It can make you do, suppose your Rahu's dispositor is in 11th house or 10th house. But it can give you an orthodox career. It can make you a healer. Healing is not a normal career. Like that's the case with Freud. He's into healing. So anyway, let me start my lecture today. It's a very simple and short technique. Bhrigu Saral Paddhati. Okay. BCP is different. Bhrigu Chakra Paddhati is different. Bhrigu Saral Paddhati is different. Bhrigu Saral Paddhatis are often more of what you call activation ages. So in the chat box, I'll quickly go back. Floyd is saying Sadhguru has Rahu disposited to the 5th house. He connects with mainstream Bollywood people. Now, some of you would say that he uses media quite a lot. Digital marketing, he uses quite a lot. He uses media, YouTube, events, etc. And he's become popular with the youth. 5th house is children also. So he uses untoward marketing, which other gurus in India have not been able to use so successfully. Okay. Anyway, we are going to talk about Rahu in Bhrigu Saral Paddhati. Before we do that, I want you all to understand the age calculation. In the age calculation, many people make mistakes, especially foreigners. Indians, if you ask them their age, they will usually say the running age. When it comes to Nadi, okay, if you read any Parashari shlokas also, the Rishi will never write at 0 age so and so event will happen. The Rishi will always say the 1st year, 10th year, 11th year, 15th year, whatever. So this was the mistake that people were committing for so many years. And that is the reason in all my lectures I always teach this, that Rishi has never written anywhere 0 years. So the 1st year is the 1st day of your birth. Who's 365 days of birth? Getting it, everybody? So if somebody is just 6 months old, so you will say 6 months old, or you then say in the 1st year so and so event happened. Suppose you want to calculate somebody's 20th year. That person is born in March 73. So you'll do instantly with your hand. You have to add 1973 plus 20. So 83, 93. So you come to 93. So which will be the 20th year? 1 year back you go. You will say March 1992 to March 1993 will be your 20th year. Why I am repeating this? Because if you say 20th year in a prediction to a client, he will make the mistake of calculating 93 plus 1 year. And he will then say, no, it did not happen. I have seen this hundreds of times. So whenever you are making prediction, you say 20th year. And to make it easy for him to remember the event, you say March, your birth month. Suppose somebody is born, birth month is March. You say March 92 to March 1993 will be your 28th year, and so and so event has happened or not. Suppose you want to, right now I want everybody to calculate 34th year of their life. 34th year. Calculate right now. Month, your birth month to birth month. After you calculated that, calculate this. Is it easy? Has everybody understood? I hope. People are very clear. I'm seeing the chat box. All right. Now let's take one simple rule. Now there is one secret of this rule, or rather the secret of any technique in the world, which is you take one technique and marry that technique. You use that one technique on 500 charts, 1000 charts, every chart that comes to you, and you will become a master. There is a gentleman present here whom I should be thankful. He sent me the example charts, prepared the presentation. His name is Akshit. Last year, when we were shifting office to Dehradun, he met me. He has been a student of the Bhrigu course. We have different courses on Bhrigu Chakra Paddhati, then the Bhrigu course. The Bhrigu course is a very intensive course. Maybe in a few months, 2 months or something, or 3 months, I might restart that course. There are a lot of techniques, different variety of techniques we teach. So this technique which I'm about to teach, I had taught over there. And Akshay tested it on hundreds of charts. He made a prediction. Now, the simple part about this technique is wherever Rahu sits, it activates the 34th year of your life. Can everybody see the screen? In your natal chart, whichever house Rahu sits, he will give result accordingly in the 34th year. Now, what is the common sense? If it is with any other planet, suppose Rahu with Mars, and it is Mesha Lagna, Aries. So, Mars will also get activated because it is with Rahu, correct? So, Mars will give first house result and 8th house result also, combining it with Rahu. correct? If any planet is aspecting it, this Rahu, again the results will get added or modified. Is everybody understanding? Next step. This is first the position you are taking. You're taking the position of the house. You're seeing conjunctions. Second. Third, you're looking at aspects. Fourth, which is very important. Where the dispositor of Rahu is going and sitting, it will again vibrate in the 34th year. So if the dispositor of Rahu goes in the 10th house, so one additional event it will give you. Are you getting it? Not just one event happens in one's life. In 1 year, 10, 20 events keep on happening. Although in today's example, to make it easy, I am giving you only one event per chart. Okay? You should be able to use this method and predict what do you call 10 events for each chart. We need to ask a very important question. What is the dispositor of Rahu? At the start of this lecture, I said Rahu, suppose, is in Virgo. So who is the lord of Virgo? Mercury. So Mercury is the dispositor. Absolute basics of astrology. Dispositor, so many books mention it. In fact, I do not know if that book is still available. You all should read Jane Bassin's Dispositor Theory. Very small book. During my time, it was 60 rupees or 80 rupees. If you read that book, your whole astrology will change. He has taken it from Saptarishi Nadi. He is using not just the dispositor. He has one more method he has added. Dispositor is lordship. Lordship. Okay, that's another name. You might have, Vinith, you might have heard the other name, lordship. From Nadi, Jane Bassin removed these secrets that don't use just the dispositor, use the dispositor's dispositor also. And that works like anything. The only problem is today's modern critics, when you try teaching that in a YouTube video, they will say he's trying to justify an event. Only when you have used it thousands of times, which the whole generation in the last 30 years, that book actually is 30 years old or something, I'm forgetting now. At least I remember it from 2002, I remember. It's at least 20 years old. Jane Bassin, though, I think died before that. The whole generation of astrologers that are current senior most astrologers, the whole lakhs of astrologers all have read Jane Bassin's book. He was very popular, extremely popular, a great predictor. He used to write in B.B. Raman's magazine. Read all the books of Jane Bassin, all the books, especially events and nativities. Super. That book you have to buy heart. You have to buy heart. Events and nativities. Somebody please type it out. Okay. So that it helps. Events and Nativities by Jane Bassin. Small book. Such rare combinations. Senior most astrologers, they swear by it. That is what I explained, Neetu. If there is another planet with Rahu, if Mars is with Rahu for a Mesha Lagna, okay, Mesha Lagna, Mars will be owner of first house and eighth house. Correct? So it will give the results of first house and eighth house also, because Mars is conjoined with Rahu. If Venus is with Rahu, and Venus, take for a Mithuna Lagna, Venus is with Rahu, so it will give fifth lord result and 12th lord result also. Suppose your Rahu is in 10th house with Venus, so it will give you a very different kind of career. And also to your children, they might have a lot of Rahu influence. You might have a lot of friends as foreigners, or your source of income could be from abroad. Suppose Rahu is with Sun, so then you take, who is this Sun? Because here is the matter of eclipsing. Suppose Sun is fifth lord, that is again a Mesha Lagna. So your children could have some problems, so be careful. Don't allow your children to get into addictions or watching too many movies or video games. Suppose Sun is 10th lord. So which Lagna? Scorpio Lagna. The person could do anything for his career. He might go to any extent for his career. Because Rahu makes you obsessive, uncontrollable events. Write down this technique. Wherever Rahu sits in your horoscope, that area of the house will be uncontrollable, not in your total control. Suppose Rahu is in 7th house. 7th house is business. 7th house is spouse. Your spouse could be uncontrollable. Some events like that would happen with your spouse or between you and your spouse, which will be uncontrollable, which will not be planned. You can't plan where Rahu sits. Simple. Write down another technique. So if you look at Donald Trump's chart, he has Rahu in the 10th house. If I remember well, he has it with Surya. One second. It will be uncontrollable, his career. Yeah, it is with Surya. Let me share it with you. Can everybody see where is Rahu is? It is with Surya. So when he will get into a government position, especially, uncontrollable events will happen, which is what has happened in his 3-year, 4-year career. This scandal, that scandal, what not scandal. I'm deviating from the main technique. Yes, Mukunda, if a person has Rahu in first house, this person will not be controllable. You have to tell him, make the prediction that some events would have happened in your life which will be absolutely bizarre, out of a storybook. Bizarre, out of a storybook. So Rahu in his 10th house, you see what has happened with the government. There was a lockdown of the government. Corona to now, before that there was a major lockdown, and I hope people all know the news. I have stopped watching news now many months. Do you all agree? Another thing, write down. My famous technique. Wherever Rahu sits, in that house, the person will make a U-turn. There are many layers to this technique. In this, there is a Ketu method also, but that is fine. So many times I made prediction, especially in Arsh with the USA. One lady was there. She just showed her chart. I'm forgetting her name. I said, most of the time you are driving, you will land up taking a U-turn or a wrong turn. She was shocked. She said, yes, that is my habit. It is my habit, she said. She was shocked. She had Rahu in the third house. Another prediction I made to her was, you will have a habit of keeping your shoes one above the other, but half. She said, no, I don't have that habit. I said, no, it will happen. It will happen. Especially when you travel. Now, usually when we travel, we only travel with one pair of shoes. Correct? We don't have an extra pair of shoes. Nobody travels like that. When we go out to the market, you know. But she was staying in the ashram. Okay. She said, it doesn't happen. Then there was a break in the class, lunch break. She went to her car to remove some items. And there, in the car seat, below the car seat, near the accelerator and all that, she had one shoe above this. She called me and she showed me. Are you all getting it? I think it was Christy. I think it was Christy. I don't remember. So, you have to learn the ability of making predictions. First, your base needs to be correct. When Donald Trump, this horoscope came, there are 2-3 times for Donald Trump. But all astrologers agree for Leo Lagna. When I saw this horoscope, Lagna Lord is with Rahu. Sun is also government, 10th house is also career. So I then realized this guy's Rahu will get super activated. And he will go bizarre. थोड़ा पागल जैसा हो जाएगा. A bit mad. One. Second, I said this guy will keep on making U-turns in his policy matters or what he says. Why? Rahu aspects second house. Second house, Jupiter is aspecting this. Plus it is retrograde. Retrogression means U-turn, reverse. Retrogression means going back, no, reverse. Today he will get up in the morning, he will write something on Twitter, and then he will delete it after a day or two. He will get up and use 3-letter, 4-letter words or whatever, then he will delete it. He will make a policy, he will delete. So that is how I made that prediction. That he will change policies. Next, write down wherever Rahu sits, especially if it is afflicted. Especially if it is afflicted, I just lost the technique. I just lost the whole word. Anyway, you see here, his Rahu is afflicting his Lagna Lord. Sun's degree is 29. Rahu's degree is 27. So there is 2 degree separation. And of course, Rahu is going away and Sun is going ahead. But still there is affliction. Still there is affliction. In the Navmansh also. Rahu in the 4th house, 10th house makes you a very big game player. It can make you play games. Why? 4th house is your charitra. Charitra means your character. Infidelity. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, chapter 11, shloka number 4. Parashar Rishi uses the word charitra. It is this part of your body. Okay? It has the ability to spoil your heart. Rahu sitting in the 10th house will aspect the 4th house. Rahu sitting in the 4th house again spoils the 4th house and aspects the 10th house. Such people can play dirty games in their career, in politics, in life. Even if I become the president or prime minister, I will have to play dirty games. Everybody will have to. That is what politics is all about. Even if you're not a politician, how do you use this in prediction? You say, in your career, do you have to play dirty games? He'll say yes. He'll say yes. Are you getting it? Which so now has become backbiting, backstabbing in career has become the norm. Without that, you can't survive. You getting it? Yeah, the technique that I was telling, wherever Rahu sits, person will become that area of life stubbornness. So his Rahu is in the 10th house. He will meet stubborn people. Or people will call him stubborn. Are you getting it, everybody? Calculate right now mentally on your charts. One of my friends, Rahu, is in the 5th house. So I said 2 predictions. I said, are your children stubborn? He said, extremely stubborn. Extremely stubborn. So I did the mistake of asking, is your child having Karka Lagna or Scorpio Lagna? He said, no, Leo Lagna. Sorry, I said Leo Lagna or Scorpio Lagna or Mesha Lagna. He said, no, Karka Lagna. If you use people who have attended my JPC course, especially the first Saturday lecture that I did for 3 hours, will realize why Karka Lagna stubbornness. You don't have to look at the Karka Lagna, you have to look at somewhere else to find that out. Where I'm teaching you all blind chart predictions without horoscope, how to predict. So test it right now in your chart and give me feedback in the chat box. Where Rahu is sitting in your chart or your neighbor's chart or spouse's chart, is that area of life getting stubborn? Depending on the affliction. Depending on the affliction, it will give more power. Is it working? Test it right now and tell me. Quickly, I'm deviating and I hope the other speakers don't mind. I'm taking time, but I'll try to finish fast. Also, please understand if some speakers' internet does not work or health is not good, that lecture will get postponed for later week. Poonamji says, yes, sir, definitely works. Rahu in Chaya Zaviri says, Rahu in third, brother is stubborn. Neetu Guran says, yes, sir, it's working. No, Surendra Mohanlalji, you are saying Rahu in 12th house. So you have to tell me what is the result. Vishal says, Rahu in 8th, father-in-law is stubborn. Shubro says, wife has Rahu in 5th with Jupiter and Venus, Scorpio ascendant, she does not want a child. Are you getting? The child issue has become stubbornness. She has become stubborn about the child. Rashi 6th house, stubborn enemies and constant battle with health. Ricardo says, 2 charge Rahu in 4th, mother is stubborn. Floyd, yes. The answer for the transit is yes. All these rules applicable in transit. Okay, many people I'm missing. Rahu in 5th. Stubborn, Charlotte says Rahu in 5th. Stubborn children, stubborn determination for learning despite obstacles. Excellent. Rajkumar Shaw, you'll have to find out what is the meaning of second house. Okay. Because here I'm expecting. See, later Surendra has said Rahu in 12th. Expenses not in control. Somewhere he wrote that. You uncontrollable. What are the other word I use? Uncontrollable. Jajalakshmi says Rahu in 10th started career as healer only, which I had earlier predicted. Okay. Or the dispositor part. Kalki says from Brazil. It's all moving very fast. Chaya is saying a chart, Rahu in 9th, rigid in Dharma. Malay Sharma says Rahu in 2nd, very stubborn language. Rahu in 7th, very possessive. Garda says Rahu in 7th, so my wife becomes stubborn sometimes. I'll give you a very big secret of life. Okay. Everybody, whatever be your chart, everybody has Rahu in the 7th house. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. If I get time and energy, I will show one rare secret of Rahu. Not today, maybe last day. Because I have 4 or 5 PowerPoints ready for this. But I do not know whether minimum 2 lectures I am supposed to take. If I get time, I will do more and the energy. Any placement of Rahu, I will show you in any horoscope, only one particular house will get spoiled. It is so unique a technique, nobody knows it. Nobody knows. I was thinking of revealing it this time. Let's see the energy in the room, the students' behavior and all that. Look at Narendra Modi's horoscope. This is the correct horoscope. This is absolutely correct horoscope from family source. His brother has given. This was the time, means, oh, you have that 5 rupee, 10 rupee book you get in India to make horoscope. So that was brought and shown to our team member. And even Gayatri Devi Vasudev, she takes this horoscope only. I don't want to say who consulted her and all that because that will become political drama. But anyway. So this is the absolute correct time. Family source. All others are making a huge mistake. I have a very simple question to ask you. If I am going to an astrologer, will I on purpose take a wrong horoscope and pay him money? So all the people who are using different lagnas, are the ones whom Narendra Modi has not got to consult. Whole of Gujarat uses this only. He has Rahu in the 6th house. 6th house is enemies. What was Rahu means Muslims? What was he implicated in the 2002 riots? Against the Muslims only. He was accused. Correct? So this is crystal clear. In my JPC, it was daily predictions course, I showed why Narendra Modi has to have a chai wala career. Crystal clear, easy, simple. Simple. Moon is 10th lord of career. I'm deviating, I'm sorry. Moon is 10th lord of career. Where is it going and sitting? In 2nd house. 2nd house is income. 2nd house is food. Okay. Which sign is it? Scorpio, watery sign. For years I have been giving this same logic. For years in all my lectures, in all my workshops. What is Mars? Scorpio sign is water. Moon gets debilitated in Scorpio. Correct? Moon is milk. Correct? It is debilitated. It has to go. What do we say? Debilitated planet. Give upay. Give donation. Donate that element. Moon is milk. Correct? It is with Mars. Mars is hot. Mars is in 2nd house. People will like hot things, spicy things. It is 2nd lord also. So more powerful, double energy. So my first prediction to this person as a child, when he comes to me, should be start chai business. Rahu is aspecting it. Rahu is tea. Rahu is tea. This all remedy we all know. Many people say, na, if your Rahu is bad, donate tea bags. Donate tea bags. Suppose your Rahu is in Sagittarius. So on a Thursday, start donating tea bags, 800 grams. Do it daily till Wednesday. 800 grams you have to donate, tea bags. So daily you do, this is your Rahu Upay. If Rahu is in Taurus, so it is obviously Venus day you start. So here Mars and Moon are together aspected by Rahu. So you have to first make a prediction to this person, start a tea business, then your career will start. Are you getting it? Chai pilao, logo ko chai pilao. That means make people donate tea. What is a chai wala doing? What is a tea vendor doing? Daily he is making 200, 300 teas minimum. Aparna, yes. Kindly unmute Aparna ji. Quickly ask the question. I have to finish my lecture. Come on camera, beta.
I'm not asking. I don't want to ask questions.
So you raised your hand. Oh, I forgot.
हाँ सर, मैं बोलना चाहती.
हाँ बोलिए.
हेलो. हाँ मैं बोलना चाहती थी, जैसे अभी आपने कहा ना कि राहु इज ए टी, तो आपका जो मैंने वीडियो देखा था ना, आपने कहा था कि राहु के उपाय के लिए आपको जो बहुत पसंद है वो आप छोड़ दो. तो मैंने चाय बंद कर दिया था पीना. मैं मतलब पिछले 2-3 साल से चाय पीना ही मैंने छोड़ दिया था. तो जस्ट ये शेयर करना चाहती थी मैं आपसे.
उसके बाद कुछ लाइफ में
सर वही जैसे मैंने शादी के लिए किया था कि जब तक नहीं होगी तब तक मैं चाय नहीं पीऊंगी. तो अब हो गई ये, तो भी स्टार्ट कर दिया चाय पीना. पिछले 1 महीने से पी रही हूँ, बाकी 2-2.5 साल से नहीं पी रही हूँ. थैंक यू सर.
Kindly mute yourself. Okay, I'll explain it to you what she said in Rahu aspects the 7th house. Okay, I'll say it. So in one of the videos, what she was giving feedback in one of the videos says, you have a Rahu problem, one of the upayas is give up something. And Rahu is tea. So she gave up. She saw that video 2-3 years back. Okay. And she then gave up tea for 2-3 years. So finally she got married at a slightly delayed age. Okay. And now she started drinking tea. Anyway, good. You never gave me this feedback, Aparna ji. Okay. Anyway, so let's come to now our lecture. Wherever Rahu sits, 34th year gets activated. All right. I'll quickly take this class because it's a very basic thing. Now I want anybody to predict. So far, I've just given you a broad thing. Somebody predict. First thing, Rahu is in 5th house. What all events can happen in the 34th year? Quickly write it down. Your intuition should speak like this. Write it down, type it out in the chat box. Yes, Kalki, coffee or tea, basically any addiction. Rahu is any kind of intoxication. Smoking, drinking, coffee, tea, everything. So, 5th house, Malay Sharma, Vinod Kumar has predicted correctly. Okay. No, 34th year is predicted correctly. For the first broad thing is it is in 5th house. So, children or love affair. Okay. Or any kind of 5th house activity. 5th house are 100 things. Okay. It is with Mars. Correct? Shivam, can you draw annotations? I've become a bit breathless. Mars is 8th lord and 3rd lord. I'll do it. Who is this Mars? Mars is 8th lord and 3rd lord. So it is obviously not a good lordship. So it can't be a good event. This is the first broad thing that should come to you. Correct? That's the first logic. Now, who is the dispositor of Rahu? Who is the lord of Rahu? Okay, is there an aspect? Moon is aspecting from the 11th house. Okay, so now it will get a little bit confusing. But the more confusion you can handle, the better astrologer will become. Simple secret. You go to big astrologers, they will give for one event, they will give at least 25 logic. 25 logic. Minimum. You will end up thinking that they are fixing the event. No, this is the difference between an idiot and a great astrologer. A guy who has learned astrology from YouTube will say, oh, he's fixing it. A guy who has read books, gone to astrologers, spent money, he realizes at least 25 logics you have to give. What's the next logic? The dispositor is Saturn. Where is it going and sitting? In the 9th house. Whenever minimum 2 trikons are activated or 2 kendras are activated, it is a significant year. 9th house is legality of marriage. Mars in turn is aspecting 2 bad houses. So Mars energy, Mars takes the energy of Rahu, combines it, aspects 8th house and also 12th house. Correct? But very broadly, the first thing you have to tell, you don't even know houses. So how will you predict? You will say, was not 34th year a significant year for you? Then you predict 5th house matters, 8th house matters, 9th house matters. 3-3 prediction for that. You said these areas in event should have happened. Are you getting it? Now, usually in most people's chart, Rahu is not very nicely placed. And please don't be under that assumption that Rahu, Ketu in 3, 6, 10, 11 houses, okay, it will give always good results. Most of the classics have said it. If I get time tomorrow, I will show a shloka. It has an exception rule. Exception rule. Rahu should be in this 3, 6, 10, 11 houses. It should be Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Then only it will give good result. It is from a 16th century book. I'll show you the shloka. I had it ready day before, but now I closed the PDF. And now I'll have to hunt it. I think it's a 700, 800 pages book. Anyway. So, what happened in this person's life? What I was saying, normally Rahu will give bad result. But now if you are young in this technique, don't say bad only. You will find out how and when it will give good results. That you will get it with your experience. This person separated Are you all able to see? 9th house shows legality of marriage. She took her both kids away from her husband. So an event in the children's life also and her life, marriage life also. Are you getting it? Legality of marriage. Which are separative planets? Mars, Rahu, Mangal, Ketu, Surya. These are separative planets. Wherever 12th Lord will sit, it will separate you from minimum one signification of that house. Laghu Parashari. So this event happened in the 34th. Amit bhai, can I have 10 minutes more? I hope the next speaker is ready. Chalo, I want people to predict on this next chart. Very easy prediction. I want a kid in astrology to predict right now. Come on, come on. Write it in the chat box. I'm seeing the chat box. Quickly, don't wait for logic. The best astrologer who predicts in 1 second. Floyd is saying money loss. No, likes to spend. I want the event. I want the event. It is sitting in Rajkumar Shaw is saying family problem. Waste of money. Family problem with brother. Malay is saying increase in family. 34th year, fight with siblings. Rajkumar is saying. Charlotte is saying change religions. I do not know whether he did that. Loss in finance due to mother or property. Rashi is saying event, eye problem or operation. That I do not know. Because see this somebody else has given me all these charts. So Rashi, I do not know that. Vinod Kumar, 34th year, savings might lost. Father died, depart from brother. Uncontrollable money problem in 34th year. Soumya Menon is saying that. Very good. Can you all read it? It is in second house of family life or money. So very easily we can guess some event concerning that. It is aspected by Sun and Saturn from the 8th house. Correct? Everybody? Sun, Saturn combined is aspecting. Saturn is 4th lord and 3rd lord of brothers. Here actually it's a beautiful combination for past life astrology, but if I go into that, it's a completely new thing. I've been wanting to do a course on past life astrology since a long time. Slides are also ready. Anyway, who is the dispositor of Rahu? Jupiter. Correct? Retrograde. What did I say? Retrograde? Reverse. Reverse will happen. You marry, you're going forward. When you divorce, you go backward. Of course, I do agree for some people, marriage, instead of going forward, they go backward in life. That is another area. Okay. Jupiter is aspected by whom? By Venus. Venus is Karaka of marriage and also the 7th lord. So some event in business or marriage can happen. Correct? Divorce happened. Normally when there is divorce, one person gains money, another person loses money. Simple. Am I right or wrong? We call that alimony or one-time settlement. Okay. But anyway, many of you got it right. I'm happy. Let's take the next chart. Now predict. Just predict. Predict. Type right now. I am teaching you the technique. Type. Just don't think too much. Go basic. Go basic. You will predict. Neetu Guran says career issue. No, not the nature. Not the nature, Kalki. Event in 34th year. 34th year is August 2003 to August 2004. At the top left it is written. Saurabh Srivastava is saying job lost. Where a planet is sitting, here is the technique. Where it is sitting, first you catch that. First you catch that. Kalki saying, Mr. Enrique is saying, move to another country or far from his place of birth. Mandeep is seeing unexpected expenses, got promoted, somebody got overseas job. Problem with father's job, that I do not know whether that happened. Ashit Kumar is predicting that Akshit dispositor is in 12th. Made U-turn in career. Okay. Got job in foreign, Neeraj Verma. Akshit is selling business loss. Now see the major loss in business. That means in career a problem happened in 34th year. If somebody who has had a major event comes to you, the first thing you predict, 34th year, what happened in your life? Even before you open the chart, just ask the person, you will see you look at the person, you'll say, okay, this man must be 38, 40. So chances of him remembering 34th year, it's easy, right? So the first thing you predict, and you say, my God, what an astrologer you are, without even looking at the chart. You predicted 34th year. This is the beauty of BSP. 300 BSPs are there. I have revealed only 37 in my book. In my courses, I think 45, 50. To my private students, they have 80, 85, 77 was in that Excel sheet, whatever. The rest I lost interest seeing the ridiculous state of astrologers. We have no respect for rare knowledge. We have no respect for people who remove rare knowledge. So why should you remove? Better to die than to get cursed. Because BPHS very clearly says, if you give knowledge out, even Garga Hora says, if you give knowledge, Garga Rishi says, if you give knowledge out, Parasha Rishi says in BPHS, if you give knowledge out to wrong person, आपका विनाश होना चालू हो जाता है. It's like a curse falls on you. Your downfall starts. Whenever I have given knowledge to a wrong person, I have faced huge problems. So you saw major loss in business. I'm not giving the explanation. It is very, very easy. Mercury is the second lord. Second lord is aspected by Rahu. This Mercury, this Rahu aspects, frontal aspect of Rahu Ketu always take very powerful. 5-9 aspect take later. Pullipani Rishi gives additional 3 and 11 aspects. I had written an article on this in 2008. I was not even knowing Pullipani Rishi has written it. At that time, I was not knowing the third aspect of Rahu in our Saptarishis Astrology Digital Magazine. I had written it there. So, second lord of money, sixth lord Venus, Rahu's aspecting. What is sixth? Sixth is your Durbhagya. Durbhagya means misfortune. So this is what happened, and it is in 10th house. Very simple. First thing you look at the house, you say some event in career in 34th year. Finish. You become a super fast astrologer, which in earlier times, what people used to do, they will study the whole chart, they will see Dasha, Gochar, then they will come to 34th year. This year's astrology, the astrology of predicting years instantly, Saptarishis astrology started it with BCP, BSP. Are you getting it? Quickly, one more chart. Shivam, just give me a private message, or Amit Bhai, give me a private message if the next speaker is ready, because I think I finished my charts. Now here, predict. Everybody predict fast. Rahu is in second house. Thank you, Mr. Enrique. You're an old man. He realizes he's writing true. No one else before Saptarishis released this, revealed this year methods. So, Mr. Enrique, I'm forgetting which country you're from, Mr. Enrique. You've been our student, I remember that, but I'm forgetting which country you're from. Okay, come on, start predicting everybody. Rashi Kumar writes separation from family. Manish Agarwal writes loss of mother or property. Malay Sharma, family issues. Okay, from Peru, but he's living in Miami. Enrique. Right. Sarita Kulkarni is writing dental issue. I am not aware of that, Sarita ji. Okay, noted Shivam, thanks. Raval sir is ready. Loss due to government action in 34th year, Rajkumar. Lot of benefit from father regarding money, issue at home, Ricardo, promotion, separation from family due to job. Okay, miscommunication with family, some issue related to mother. Excellent! Who was that? Ricardo Ribeiro. Excellent. Are you all getting now? So easily you all can predict. 34th year, issue with mother, loss of property or family, Divya Mishra. Gardas has also written issue related to mother. Proud of you, three people. It is with fourth lord. Rahu is with Surya, the fourth lord. And let us not forget the aspect. Mars and Saturn are conjoined, so Saturn will give the 10th aspect. Correct? And also aspected by Jupiter, who is the 8th lord also. Now see the result. The result is something else. Lost the mother. But can't we very easily say something? Rahu is in second house. One family event would have happened in 34th year. Correct? It is with fourth lord. Maybe something to do with property or mother. 3-line prediction and then keep quiet. Okay. Jupiter, Jeev Karaka, retrograde, 8th lord. So Jeev Karaka become reverse. It is sitting in 6th house of Akala Mrityu, untimely death. Who is Mars? Mars is 12th lord of death. Getting it? Now see this chart. Try to predict. Don't worry if you fail. Don't worry at all. The more you fail, the more you will succeed. Predict. Third house. First thing, what will you predict? Write it down. Don't think. The astrologer who thinks does not use intuition. He's not feeling the chart. The chart has to talk to you. After the chart talks to you, your first instant is your chart talking to you. After the chart talks to you, then you start using logic. Oh, Mars Saturn is aspecting this Moon Rahu combination. Who is Mars? First lord, 8th lord. 8th house is inheritance. Moon is 4th lord of property or mother. All those in 34 years you will write down later 10 events. But the first instant, third house. Mars or Saturn is in 6th house of disputes. What is Mars? Karaka of property, Karaka of siblings, 6th house disputes. Any chart, Mars and such a retrograde Saturn in 6th house, any Lagna, you will first use Karaka. Na? Mars is Karaka of siblings, property, Saturn. Mars Saturn is not a very nice holy combination, except for some Lagnas. Two malefics conjoined. So logic is what? Logic is this. 6th house of disputes. So he had dispute with younger brother. Third house is siblings. Easy? I hope there are no more questions. By now, in your horoscope, you should first tell me. No, I have taken 2 hours nearly. Although we started late. So all the other schedules of, thank you, Neetu Singh, amazing, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. First tell me, technique works, that I know. I'm not worried about that. It depends on how much practice you have as an astrologer. You tell me if you are able to apply it on your chart or not. Is it working on your chart or not? Akshit says, as said by you, I have married this technique. How many charts you have seen, Akshit, on this? This technique, just write it. Mr. Enrique, somebody else will be taking the upais for Rahu. That somebody else. But in between, I'll keep on giving some upais when I introduce the speakers. Floyd said it works on my chart. Mr. Arora is saying it works when we discuss with you in alone, it is all lost. No, you need practice. Akshit says he has tested this on 200 charts. 200 charts. So when you make roti 200 times, your roti becomes perfect. No? In this quarantine position, I used to make pizzas at least 5 times or 6 times a week, and only one type of pizza. I created my own sauce. Just the pizza masala that I used to use 8 spices. Grind it, this, that, etc. and all that. Soumya says, father passed away in 34th year, Rahu, Mars and Sun in 10th house Gemini. See how beautiful it is working. Mr. Enrique is saying, I remember you asked us in the second batch to do 50 free readings. I will go back to that again. Yes. If you are doing free readings, don't think you are doing a favor to the person. He is doing a favor to you. Floyd says, let's have some tea to commemorate Rahu. All right, with that, we will stop. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Thank you for being present here today. Thank you so much. You can stop the recording.